Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. Happy Hump Day. All right. This episode is sponsored by Shamgar, another one of my members. Thank you, buddy, for supporting this channel. And like I say, till the end of the month, any new member will get my whole library. Go over to my site. Everything I've got going on is over in my website. KenKnowsGambling.com. Alrighty. We're at session number 16. We're going to just keep rolling right along. But now that I've got 3, 4, 475, 85, 95, I've almost got $500. We're going to change our guarantee, or what we need from 25. We're not going to go crazy. It's not quite double yet, but I'm going to say go for anything over $40. It's still under 10%. We still have to keep it realistic for what we're doing. Oh, there's a little bug flying around. What the hell? Hold on. Let me get it. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's just staying out of my reach, man. You little piece of shit. I hate bugs. But anyway, we're going to up it to say 40. And just to keep it under 10%, because getting the fuck off the table is still one of my priorities. Okay? Alright. Remember, all strategies will go down sooner or later. Best bet in all the world is never to make the first bet. Why? There is no gravity. Gambling sucks. Alright. Now, today, again, I'm going to go back to a don't pass ladder. I can switch it over if I get in trouble a little bit. But again, the ladder, if I see a good opportunity, I always can put odds on it. If I get into too much trouble, then I'm going to have to switch. Alright? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm still sticking with $10 as the don't pass. Still am. I'm not going to go crazy with the amount of money I'm betting because I still don't have enough money. Alright? Not yet. So here we go. But I got more than that 300. There's the 7. There's another reason why I do that. I'm not going to ladder that yet because I still can do odds. And here we go. Alright, there's a 6. I don't like 6s, but we're going to go ahead and do a $12 single odds on that anyway. See if we can get lucky. If not, I'll switch over to the DC. There's an 8. Or I'll switch into something totally different. There's a 4. There's an 8. I may use a don't lay 4, lay 10 as a recovery method. There's an 8. A lot of 8s. There's a 5. Come on, 7. Don't make me beg for. There's the 6. Alright, so we got whack there. Alright. That's 2 whacks. That's enough for the don't pass. Alright, now we're going to try a don't come. There's an 8. And we're going to come out with, let's come out with 20 on the DC. 8 is the point. There's an 8. It goes there. Let's see if we can let that just sit. A lot of 8s have been rolled. See? 8. Alright, we're getting whacked on either end. Alright, so now I'm thinking, alright, I don't want to fuck with those down there right now. It ain't going right. I'm going to go 60 on the lay 4. On all the time. Let's see what we can do. There's a 5. Puck don't matter at this time. There's a 6. There's the 7. Alright, so I mean one of those would have worked this time, but that's going to give me 30. Minus $1 big. Alright, now we're going to do it again. Whoop, I don't need that. Hold on. We're just using it as a little recovery right at the moment. There's that. Let me get 25 here. So now let's go ahead, we'll shoot it down. Now we're still gonna do a 60 on the lay 4. I know I'm talking, when I start talking silently, you guys can't hear me. It's because I'm thinking. Alright, there's a 9. There's a 3. If I can make this work, then I'm going to shift into something totally different. There's an 8. Another 8. Isn't it funny? A 6, how sometimes just things come, you know, way more. There's the 5 than normal. And then sometimes you never see them. It's just weird. There's my 7. That's what I wanted. Alright. So this worked. So we'll get 30. I'm going to go ahead and pay. Yeah, I'm going to pay it all in reds. Just so I can absolutely see where I'm at. Alright, we're up $12. Yee freaking ha. We'll just set this over here. And we'll come back with our bankroll. And I'm going to try a little bit of Whalen and my strategy we call the golden ticket carousel, but at very, very low level. I'm going to try it with the 6-8 this time. So we're going to come in like so and just do a little golden ticket carousel at that level, at the lowest level I can. And we're going to just turn them on all the time. Let's see what we can do. Alright, there's a 12. There's an 11. That's why I want you to, there's a 5. Oh man, see? Oh my god, there's the 8 though. That's 7. I know I was fixing to tell you something, but damn if I didn't forget it. I know what I was going to say. That's why I tell you to have, you know, 2, 3, maybe 4 different ways that you can play it, so you can switch up. I didn't let that kick my ass. I won't do it. Not if I'm playing this way. Sometimes if I'm doing an absolute ladder, then yeah, my stop loss is 0. I'm going to trust it and go. And I think it would have still worked out, but I wasn't taking the shot. You need to have a few good strategies that you like and that you trust, so you can shift if you need to. There's a 2. There's the 6. That's $7. We're going to pull that back. We're going to pull this down and this down. See where we're at. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, that was my old 25. You still stop at that if you want to, but I'm going to try to go to 40. So that halfway worked okay. So let's see if we can get it to work again. Let's go up just a touch. Just a touch. Now, nothing says you have to lay a 4 or a 10. If you want to lay a 5 or a 9 until one of these hits, you can, just to try to protect. But if you do that, 10, 20, 30, you got 44. Hell, you'd have to do 60 here, but you can, but I'm not going to. If I get a 7, I get a 7. You know, it is what it is. All right, there's the 5. Boy, if I'd have laid down, I got popped, huh? And there's the 7. All right, so now I got to dogfight them. All right. That's the risk of any of that light side stuff. Let's go ahead and see if we can. Let's see if we can do. And keep in mind, I don't really have enough money to do full ladders. I've got to be well aware of that. At this level, I got to be very aware. I'm going to put this 5 over here. You just have to. If I get creamed here, I really don't have enough money to keep going. I'm giving it a couple levels. That's about all I can give it. There's a 6, that's 24. That'll pay me 28. We'll bring the 6 down. Alright. There's an 11. There's a 10. Ooh, 20. That'll pay 40. Boy, that'll help. Let's pay that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Let's bring it all down. Actually bring it all down so we can assess where we're at. Bring it all down. Alright, we need some pennies over here. Remember, I got 75, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 75, 85, 95. $5 away from 500 bucks. Rack is good. 30. Really, I need 10 more bucks. That's what I need. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to go back. Oh, never mind. Oh, forgot to take this down, y'all. That's got it. It's over now. Ha, ha, ha. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's enough. Now, I'm going to take 40, which was my goal, that I upped a little bit. We're going to put it right there. And we're going to try to do something, fuck you bet, but hopefully controlled. We're going to go 5 and 5. We're going to see if I can march that at least to the 6. I'm going to try to, not going to be stupid and try to march it all the way across. Because while it still might be a fuck you bet, I'm going to try to control it. If I get lucky enough to get it to the 8, that's going to be a pretty good little profit. So, or I just 7 out. But at this point, I got my 40. It's what I preach. Only after you hit gold can you try something like that, in my opinion. Right? In my opinion. All right, here we go. All right, there's a 3. There's an 8. We're going to just see if we can make this happen. There's another 8. And if not, we're okay. There's the 10. So that's going to get 20. So that's going to move to the 9. I want to get it here, if I can. Oh, you're one too soon, home dog. Another 10. Give me a 4. Ah, there's the 7. That's unfortunate. But what I was trying to do, even though I lost, if that 15 would have gave me 21, right? And then that would have went here. And if that would have hit, which is going to happen sometimes, I promise you, then 10, 20, 30, 36, 30 would pay, 30 would pay 35, 42 bucks on top of that. That would have been good. But no. I tried. It busted. 40 bucks. I lost that too. Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40. Alright, we're going to get our excess only. Let me reiterate, while I'm at the low level, really excess only is all you need right now. But as you get bigger, you're going to want to use all of them. And you need to have that muscle memory. Otherwise, you'll only be one bag, which you still could do, but Anyway, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Let's see if I can go up. All right. There's our 475 matches this. All right. Can I go up 25? Almost. Let's get 25 here. And that leaves me 20. Close enough. Bam. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 520, 4, 75, 85, 95. Oh, I'm about $15 shy of matching this, but close freaking enough. Because I do want to get this up. I'll fudge $10 or $15. That's okay. But now, 4, 5, 520, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went from 300 to now 520. Okay, that helps me a little bit. Plus I have that over here. And if this goes down, I get to start back over at 5. No safety net anymore, right? Or you could start back at 3 and put 2 towards your safety. Or you can take all of it. If you don't want any safety at all, you could sit here. Let's see what you'd have now. If you decided, I don't care about those bags, and I don't want you to think this way, but you'd have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'd have $1,000 here if you wanted to just. Now you can bet way different. I like the backup, but again, you do it however you want. I'm just sharing with you things you can do. Okay? If you didn't care, about having no backup, now you got $1,000. So no matter what, we have now turned 300 into total $1,000. Now I could stop there. I go, there you go. Now just keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But I'm not. I'm going to keep it going just a little bit, give everybody their money's worth on how I think. But the truth is, most people, not only they can't do it, it's just bump on a pickle. They can't do it. And most people, and this is no shot at nobody, most people don't have the absolute discipline that something like this would take. Especially when you're down at the $25 win level. Even if you live across the street, that brain's going to get in the way. I don't want to cross the street for $25. Well, you have to look at it. Crossing the street a few times a day has got you from $300 to $1,000. It fucking works. If you can just put that Action Jackson bullshit, there we go, to the side and just look at it in the longer run. Maybe that'll help you. All right, so there you go. Session 16 in the books. I think that was 16. I'm pretty sure it was. And go check out my website now. I got that fixed, or anything you want to know is over there. KenKnowsGambling.com. And until the next time, be absolutely great. See you, bye.